Hey guys, StealthJacob here, and welcome back to some more Rocket League. Today, I'm actually going to be talking about the latest update that has come out to Rocket League. I guess I missed it a little bit because it came out on the 3rd of April, and this will be up probably on Thursday. So, I guess I'm a little bit late, but we can still talk about this stuff because it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to be switching over. Let's go to the patch notes on Rocket League's website. So the patch is 1.43. It is being called the Tournaments Update. So there's these headlines here, but we'll learn about this stuff as we read through. So yeah, new content. We have a few new country flags, and I know I'm going to have trouble pronouncing these places, so I'm not going to try. But yeah, there's some more flags for these not necessarily new countries, but just countries that haven't been in the game yet. So that's pretty cool, more representation. Crates and keys. There are now going to be Triumph crates in the game. I don't have any, so I don't know what's in it, but that's a new thing, so there's more crates to get. Alright, Monster Cat stuff. Rocket League Monster Cat Volume 2 is now available to buy, I guess. I'm guessing you have to buy it, so that's how it worked the last time. Monster Cat has its own flag folder, and there's a bunch of different flags, I guess these are like different groups within Monster Cat. I'm not exactly sure, but that's pretty cool. You can sort of support like a musical group or something like that. I think that's what they are. I think I know what this is. Pegboard Nerds is. That's like a group sort of thing, I think. So you got new flags for Monster Cat stuff, which is cool. Alright, here are some changes and updates. Tournaments are now available, which is cool, and you can join them in the main menu. From the main menu, you go to play like normal, and then you go to tournaments, and you can find some. Maximum bracket size of 128 teams and a minimum of 8 teams, so you can have some pretty large brackets, which is cool. I'm a big fan of tournament style stuff. If you have like a team one, you have to be in the party to register. So if you're doing like a 2v2, you have to have your friend on your registered, like in a team or a party. Cross-platforming is enabled for the tournaments. That's cool. That means it'll be easier to find more tournaments, hopefully. Tournament creators can set minimum. So basically, you could say like what rank you want the players to be in. So say like you only want, I don't know, like diamond or something, a diamond only tournament, you can do that. So you can sort of set it to be like a high level amount of people, which is pretty cool. And tournament creators can also spectate every match of the bracket. Okay, cool. So the tournament creator can actually like watch it, which is pretty cool. I'm a huge fan of like brackets and tournaments and stuff, so this is gonna be really fun for me. I love like when the NCAA stuff happens every year. I'm a huge fan of that because I love just brackets in general, like tournament style stuff. It's really cool. Quality connection status. In addition to showing your ping on the scoreboard, you will now see in-game icons on the HUD. If you are experiencing problems, this will help you better diagnose problems related to server performance or your own connection. So these are the different warnings, I guess. High latency, latency variance, packet loss, and server health. I don't know, is there like an image for that, or does it just say that? I'm not sure. Additionally, if you're experiencing any issues, you'll see a warning symbol next to your ping. And if multiple issues persist, you'll be notified after a match. Okay. So that's good. I know people like to complain about lag and stuff, so hopefully this will sort of stop that or show where that is actually happening. So that's pretty cool. Alright, chat bans and report feedback. So you can now give someone a chat ban. So basically they can't send messages online for, I don't know if it's the match or how long, but if you are chat banned, you'll receive a notification that it has happened. Okay. Quick chat is still allowed, but you can only do it every 5 seconds, so sort of slows down spam and stuff like that. Chat bans do not affect private matches or party chat. And there's also report notifications. If a player Your report receives a ban. You will be notified of the ban. Okay, so I guess it just tells you. Alright, items in inventory. Basically now you can favorite items, so they'll appear at the top of each tab. So I guess there's like wait, I think, were there always tabs? I don't remember. Item stacking. Most items will automatically stack to reduce clutter. That's really helpful, actually. It's nice. Instead of having to scroll through everything, you could just, it's easy. It'll be less stuff to scroll through, so that's really nice for me. Duplicate items with different attributes do not stack, so if it's painted or certified, it won't stack. Duplicate items with different trade holds. So I guess if it's like, maybe if it's a decryptor or something, if it was a crate item with a decryptor, it'll not be in the same stack or something, because you can't trade it. Each item in the stack still counts towards the maximum items in a trade. Okay. When adding a stacked item to a trade, you can select how many from the stack to offer. Okay, so you can sort of just choose, like, I'll give you 3 zombie wheels for some, I don't know, something like that. I guess you could just do it easier. The garage now supports search and filter functionality. The inventory screen now has tabs to quickly switch between different categories. That's okay, that must be what the tabs are for. Items can now be sorted by date acquired and quality, and different painted car bodies can now be equipped. Okay, this is really good, because I know that people always, like, basically if you have like an orange like car body or something on blue, it's kind of weird, but now you can sort of separate them, which is really nice. We might do that in a little bit. User interface. A new interface tab has been added to the options that contains all settings that control the user interface. Text chat can now be set to team quick chat only. Limits the packets your client sends. That's all. That must be internet stuff. Server send rate limits how many packets the server sends to you, and bandwidth limits the total bandwidth used by a game client. I think you should have that as high as you can, if possible, right? More bandwidth. Alright, camera presets are now available, so now I guess you could set multiple camera options if you want to change them. So that's kind of cool. If you want like a really close-up view of your car or something, or if you want it more out, you can just change the... You don't have to start over, you can just change to a preset. Controller vibration now has multiple levels to choose from. Alright. Interface nameplate scale adjusts the size of player nameplates in the world. Combines nameplate mode combines the old high contrast nameplates and always show nameplate options. Default is the former high contrast nameplate setting. Match notifications all shows the HUD stats notifications and match time updates. Time only hides stat notifications, only shows 1 minute remaining in countdown. Kickoffs only shows 1, 2, 3 go, don't show 1 minute remaining. Okay. So basically now you can change it to say, because usually it says like minutes remaining, I guess now you can change that stuff, so that's pretty cool. Map rotation, Aquadome and Starbase Arc are now in the competitive playlist. So, I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't really mind the maps at all, so. Alright. Team colors, there's more blue and orange colors now for customization. And in private and exhibition, you can select from the full color palette for primary team colors. Okay. More colors, basically, so that's cool. Camera, made adjustments to director camera to make it more reliable. And the auto camera has been added back into spectator mode. In-game music, you can now listen to Rocket League soundtracks during a match. Under the audio tab in the options menu, you can select in-game music to be always on, match only, training only, or off. And on Steam only, you can, apparently, there's Spotify integration. That's pretty cool. You can now select a song from the playlist menu and click the Listen on Spotify button. If you click on the button on it, Rocket League will minimize you and take you to, and you'll be taken to the selected track on Spotify.com. You must have an active Spotify account to order and view this stuff. Okay, so that's cool. Like if you want to listen to, I guess, certain music and stuff, you can do that on Steam. And also you can just listen to like the Rocket League soundtracks during game now, which I remember you couldn't do that. So that's pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. Playing with music on is pretty fun. Now you can just do it from the game. Enhanced crowd audio. The in-game crowd can now predict shots and saves using, basically because of the director mode stuff that's been happening. So now I guess if you're about to do something really cool, the crowd will start to get hyped about it, which is kind of interesting. Now that the crowd can predict movements, they will get louder and more excited in advance of events instead of only making noise after something happens. So yeah, it's kind of like real life when you think about it. Like in soccer and sports, when they're about to score, everyone starts screaming and stuff. But if it fails, then they just stop. So that's kind of more realistic and cool, actually. Nintendo Switch, video capture has been added, and you can just do that with the share button. I don't have a Switch, so I don't really worry, but I'll still explain this stuff. Switch players can choose between performance and quality. So that's cool. Performance is 60 FPS, but lower resolution, and quality is the opposite, but lower FPS and higher quality or pixels resolution. Quality mode also enables several graphical features automatically, including lens flare, light shafts, and dynamic shadows and depth of field. Some bug fixes. Black market of very rare decals no longer cover painted portions of some battle cars. Trim on Octane no longer changes color with the Superman decal. I guess that was the thing. I don't know. Primary colors are now consistent on all car bodies. Fixed a bug with one of the trails. Banners are no longer equipped. Basically, banners will not make a phantom item if traded. Boost will now regenerate when you're waiting for a drop shot match, so it's like sort of preparing you for the match. Players can now see the vote to forfeit option in the menu if they already initiated a forfeit vote. Looks like some translation errors with France and Dutch languages. Okay. Xbox One players who have multiple painted items can now equip. Items equipped are now visible in the party, and certifiable achievement has been fixed. Mac OS and Steam OS fixed a bug causing players to crash when loading Steam Workshop maps, and fixed a bug causing players to crash when using Happy Holidays Goal Explosion. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. The biggest thing, though, for me is definitely the tournament. That's really about it. The tournament's the biggest thing. The quality stuff's kind of nice. Inventory is really nice, too. There's a few good things. Well, let's head into the game and sort of just look at some of this stuff. So, I remember I learned from another YouTuber that a lot of players were actually suffering from internet issues. And a way to solve that is to go into your options here. And down here there's these sort of tabs for like internet related things. I'm gonna max these out right away because yeah. So yeah, that's something that people have been complaining about that I've heard. So yeah, I'm gonna have that go on. Also, I'll do all. Oh, wait, no, voice chat, I don't want that. Never mind. So yeah, that was something I saw online that I'd noticed, so that's sort of how you fix that. So if you look at the inventory, whoa! Oh, this is so cool! So I love these tabs up here. So that's really nice. You can sort of sort a bunch of things. Wow, this is cool. Yeah, this is really cool. Also, I have razzle wheels. Nice. Yeah, I really like this. Okay. So you can like look through these all individually, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that's really cool. Alright. So that's sort of how that works. We'll look into the tournament mode. Basically, it's down here. Oh, whoops, it's lagging. There we go. So if we go to like find tournaments, as you can see, there are a few right here. We can filter them though. So I'm gonna filter it by soccer game mode, and the region will be US and East and West. So you can sort of like sort them, which is cool. I could join some tournaments later if I want to, which I might, because this will be fun. But yeah, not many players are on yet, so hopefully more will be on later. So that's sort of the tournament stuff. Oh, this actually shows like old tournaments that you've been in. Okay. That's cool. Create a tournament, join a private tournament. Alright. That's pretty cool stuff there. What were some of the other options again? I forget. Was there anything in... No, I don't think there was much in training. I think it was a lot of it was like this stuff. Oh wait, I remember what we want to do. How do I change between the colors? I guess. How does that work? Or is that only for the body? That's a good question. How does that work? That's a good question. I forget. Do I have a... Yeah, this car, I have a painted version. So how does this work? Alright, so yeah, we have more colors, I guess. Alright. We got some, like, cool yellows now. Well, actually, I think we had those before, but more of them. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, how do I... I'm curious. If I do... So I have it on blue. If I switch the body to the breakout, and I go to orange... Okay, that is not how I do it. How do you do it? Because what should happen is this should stay the same, but this one should change to green. So I'm not sure how that works. Oh, I see it. If you look on the bottom, there we go. I use the trigger and it says equip the blue. This one's the orange. Okay. There we go. That's cool. Alright. We figured it out. Although, I'm curious. Can you change? No, you can't change different cars with this, though. You have to say the same car, but that's cool. Do I have any more painted? I don't remember. I think I only have, like, the few. And they have the Sentio and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. But yeah, that was some of the update. I know there's stuff I missed, like when playing with this part, but we described everything with the on the Rocket League website, so that was everything that has happened. But anyways, I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Rocket League. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. See ya!